Hello, this is John from caveofprogramming.com, in case you've forgotten. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create dialogues, simple dialogues. And the motivation for this is that at the moment this application produces an image, and the idea is that the user can set a password, or if you like, a pass points on this image by clicking certain points, and then they have to click the same points in future once the set of points is set, in order to access the notes screen where they can save their notes. And I want it so that the first time the application runs, a dialog comes up that says something like click 4 points one after the other in order to set the pass sequence, something like that. And I want this to be a dialogue and not a toast, because the toast might disappear before the user's even really given their full attention here, and then they might just think, what on earth is this, and sort of touch it randomly and set the pass points by accident. So I don't want that. I definitely want a dialogue. So in my image activity class here, I'm going to add a new method which I'll call, let's call it private void. Let's say create, or maybe show prompt. That should do the trick. Show prompt. And because that's what we're doing, we're prompting the user to set their pass points. And in show prompt, I'm going to use a class called alert dialog. I'm going to use the builder class of the alert dialog class, so the builder inner class. I'll call that builder, and I'll set that equal to a new builder like this, a new alert dialog.builder, and the context here is just going to be this. It's just a reference to the activity, and I'll add the import there with Ctrl+Shift+O. And now I can use the builder to create my dialog. And what you do is you set various options on the builder, and then finally when you finish you call builder.create, which returns your alert dialog, an alert dialog just being a kind of dialog that alerts people to things, and it can have an OK and a cancel button, or in this case just an OK button. And once I've created it, I'm going to call dlg.show to actually show the dialog. And now here I want to set a few options. So I want to set builder dot set positive button, and this, if you do set positive button, there's set positive button and also set negative button, and a positive button adds like an OK button, and the negative button like a cancel button basically. So I'll use that, and I need some text here for the button, so I'm just going to put OK, so they're going to click OK to confirm that they've read this. And here I need an on-click listener, so I'm going to type new on-click listener, and this dialog interface dot on-click listener, this code is going to run in this method at this class. This is going to run when the user clicks that button, and actually I don't really need to do anything there, I don't think, so I might just leave that empty, and let's just add the import with Ctrl+Shift+O, and I want dialog interface.onClick listener. There we go. So that will add my OK button, and now I want to say builder.set title, and let's say create your pass point sequence. I'm kind of inventing terminology here. I don't know if there is standard terminology for this. And builder.set message. Touch, let's say touch 4 points on the image to set the pass point sequence. And I'm not sure how much text we can fit on here. We could say you must click the same points in future to gain access to your notes. Let's see what that looks like. I'm not really sure if it's too much text for the dialogue. Let's have a look. and let's click save and just click run, and we'll take a look in the emulator here. And later on we're going to add a facility for resetting the password, and we're going to make it, of course we have to add the code that goes to the actual notes screen as well, but for the moment I'd just like to pop up the dialog. So hopefully in a second, and here we go. Create your pass point sequence. Touch 4 points on the image to set the pass point sequence. You must click the same points in future to gain access to your notes. Okay, so it looks good, and we just got a basic dialog, and we've got the OK button because we called set positive button, and we could have a cancel button with set negative button as well. So that's that, and if I click OK, it just goes away and it will run whatever code is in there, which we probably won't actually need in this application. So that's it for this tutorial, just a very simple dialogue there, and until next time, happy coding.